but a decent amount of time to recover. Your body will adapt better because once you sweat out that 5 pounds, you're not dying. You know what kills you? Is sweating out 5 pounds and trying to hold it overnight till the next day and then only giving yourself a little bit. You'll actually step on that scale and your body will go, gung, 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 gung. You'll drink it all back and you'll feel okay. You give yourself a little couple hour rest, you're fine. As long as you're in shape, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And so many people don't know this information. This is very important information to know. And I'm not saying to do anything drastic and hurt your body by losing 30 pounds in one day, even though a lot of MMA fighters will lose, maybe not 30 in one day, but they will lose easily 15 in one day, and then gain back 20, 25. Vince has done that many times. Fights in the 155 division. By fight time, he's 180, just about. So, what do you think of that? It sounds crazy. It sounds nuts.
You can develop eating disorders from cutting too much weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that'll mess you up in the long run. Cause like you look at a UFC fighter who's all ripped when he was fighting, and he retires. You look at him like 2-3 years down the road after he's retired, and he's all fat. You're like, what happened?
You find him freaking Taco Bell.
Dude, that's called fat and happy.
Yeah.
They're fat and happy.
And,
no excuse.
Yeah, and I don't know, to be honest, my sophomore year, like after I was done like losing, cause like cutting from 145 to 38, that was challenging for me. And after that, I was all like, I can eat whatever I want, and I went a little crazy with the food, and like it got to me, like mentally, like I was all like, I gotta keep on eating, cause like I was just craving too much food, and I overdid it with my eating. I never got too fat, but I always felt bloated. I felt like crap even though I was full, and my brain was all like, you're full, but my body's like, keep feeding me more food. Yeah. And if you keep doing that, you'll jack up your body bad. Yeah. And
I did it. I got super swollen. The last time I competed, I was at 132 pounds, 60 kilo, and 132 pounds. That last weigh-in, I think it took me about 5 days to get to 162. From 132 to 162, it took me about 5 days. I was easily 150, probably 1 to 2 days later, but I did what you just said. I kept eating and kept going to buffets and just enjoying it. And then I would wake up in the morning and just feel my own soft, extra padding I had, and my cheeks were nice and round. And I wasn't that big. I mean, 162, but for me to go from 132 to 162 that fast, I was swollen. But it was also good putting some weight on people at practice, though.
You know what I like is Box here.
We have a guy named Box because he's shaped like a
box. The box. His calves look like boxes. Everything. But when he's losing weight, he goes, I just gotta stop eating the Doritos and the garbage and that. And he goes, and then I drink a vegetable smoothie. He just puts vegetables and blends it with water. And he goes, just give your body the healthy stuff it wants. Freaking Dave is all jacked. Dave says, up your muscle mass, your muscles are gonna demand calories, and then the useless fat, that's just useless weight that doesn't help you be competitive, that will go away.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of this like follow, your body naturally wants to be healthy,
Yeah. No, that's good. And then as far as like diet, what do you like to eat?
I'm a big meat eater. I mean, I hunt, so I have deer meat. I'll barbecue that, and I'll eat that with some rice, tri-tip, chicken. In the morning, I'll just eat cereal, oatmeal. Make sure I eat a lot of fruit too. I like my fruits. I also gotta get in my vegetables too. And like sometimes I'll sneak in like a little bit of candy, like once a week or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big soda drinker either. Yeah, to me, like soda is not good.
You don't want to do that.
For me, it's water and milk. I still drink a lot of milk.
No. What's those 0% sparkling water?
Sparkling. Yeah, there's a lot of brands out there now, but some people like that. I hate that stuff.
Stuff's great.
Nah, we need the real thing, Coca-Cola. No. Anyway, for me, I went, like I said, for me to get down to 132, which was the last time I competed, it was very challenging to get down there. I was always really trim. I definitely got a little chub now. I'm walking, I just checked my weight the other day. I'm like 157 now. As I'm getting older, I'm getting heavier. I used to walk at 150 and now 157. So if you guys,
It's the weight of wisdom, though.
Yeah.
But imagine me going down to 132. That's a good amount of weight, right? I mean, that's like 25 pounds.
24 pounds.
25. You're terrible at math, bro.
52 to 47?
I said I'm 157 to 32. It's 25 pounds. Is it not?
What time is it?
Come on, man.
Hot
Everybody,
dog.
comment section. Check my math.
Comment section.
25 pounds plus 132.
Don't put comments. Don't be a YouTube commenter.
All right. I know Trent knows what's up.
It's 20.
Don't make me count on my fingers. I only have 9 of them. So anyway, in order for me to be 25 pounds lighter, you can imagine, where's the weight gonna come from? I mean, I'm just rocked. No, I definitely got some belly, but when I was getting down there, I was walking at like 148, and I was like, all right, how am I gonna get down there? So I was already really trim. I started my diet. I got my diet down to about because I'm so strict, like 143, and the rest was all water. So I'd get to about 143, and then I would lose all water. Now we had night before weigh-ins, so not full 24 hour, but I could weigh in the evening, and then I had to compete the next morning, so that really helped. So I would never suggest anybody do that. Do something like 11 pounds for day of. That's drastic. But in order for me to just get within striking distance and get my weight down, get 5 pounds down, I really had to lose muscle because I was already trim. I didn't have much fat. I mean, I was something like 6.5% body fat.
And you're just doing that by
cardio. I wasn't like 5% or something insane, but I was pretty low. I was in the 6s already. So you know what I did? So here's a little tip for you guys. On a lot of water, no sodas, no sugary drinks whatsoever. Here's my way. Vegetables are in every meal. It's a rule for me. Vegetables are in every meal. There's not, obviously the carb intake is low. It's very low, but I still gotta have my carbs. I'm working out. I'm doing 2 a days and sometimes 3 a days, okay? If I'm doing a 2 a day, there's gonna be a run at the end. So when I get done with my training, I'm gonna go for a run. The only way I could get my weight down was I had to run long distance, low intensity, long duration, low intensity, long duration. The low intensity, so I'm not sprinting. I'm not doing sprints, wrecking my muscles. I'm just it's like your road work. People say, get your road work in. It was the only way to get that weight off. To get my weight down, I had to. So I wouldn't even do it out on the road. I would do it on a treadmill. I would watch Man vs. Food on the Food Network and just stare at it, and I would run for anywhere between 7 and 9 miles every single day. And for some people, that's drastic, but I had to do that. It was the only way for me to get my weight to trim. And I noticed after I kept doing it, and I would obviously eat food. I'm eating, I'm not starving, but my body finally listened. And it was turning me into a distance runner. And in the beginning, I could only run 5 miles. I didn't even like running 5. And then now I'm running 7. And then I got to a point where if I felt really good and the show was good, I'd go to 9. And then if I didn't feel good and I want to end it, you're in these mental battles. I'm no David Goggins, but I just run 7. And then I was doing this on a consistent basis. Finally, I was running and I noticed my shirt was off and I could see the veins coming out of my abs. And I was like, my body's getting trim. I could see it, the cuts. I started to cut up and I was getting super trim. I got within striking distance. boom, sweated out. Ricardo Laborio from the American Top Team was my coach at the time, and he was like freaking out because I was overweight by a lot. And I want to say this, there was a guy getting in the sauna. He was 2 pounds overweight, same weight class I'm competing in. He's 2 pounds overweight. I think I lost 8 pounds when I went into that, because I already did a session that lost several earlier, and now I'm doing my last little session before the weigh-ins. And I lost 8 pounds before he lost 2. In the same amount of time, I lost 8 before he lost 2. Now, why did that happen? I had water in my system. He did not.
Yeah.
And he was dying in the sauna. I am chewing gum. I drank I'll be honest, I had one of those little 5-hour energies, give me a little caffeine, kind of get me hyped. And I was just having fun, shadow boxing in the sauna, throwing my punches. I'd get out of the sauna when I felt too hot. I'd hit the bag and kick the bag and shadow box, shadow wrestle, shadow grapple, whatever. Jumping jacks, run around a little bit, go back in the sauna, in and out until I lost the weight. And I was fine. You know, obviously I didn't feel great stepping on the scale, but stepped on the scale and made it. And it was funny because the other guy was like, I was done before he was, and he was struggling. And he was like, dude, I can't get the weight off.
His
Can't
body
get the weight
didn't
off.
have any more to give.
He didn't have any more to give.
Yeah.
You know what he did? He came in on a Monday with a sweatshirt and a sauna suit.
Loser.
So,
Loser.
anyway.
Sucks to suck.
We've been going a while, so
This has been a long
they're
time.
probably pretty bored. Last words? Do you want to say anything about? I don't recommend cutting weight, guys. Focus on getting better. Focus on getting better. The weight doesn't matter that much. I've got a lot of experience cutting weight as a coach and as an athlete. It doesn't matter that much. In the end, maybe a couple pounds if you think it betters you. Anyway, what do you got, Trent?
Well, I just make sure you eat healthy,
Yeah.
work out a lot, and wherever your body falls, it falls. I mean, it's okay if you work out a lot and you eat a lot. That's what I do. And
Yeah.
and I feel great when I get into the gym and when I'm out wrestling too.
Yeah.
At a tournament, sometimes I gotta lose like 3 pounds, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just do that, and then I feel great when I'm
Yeah.
out there on the wrestling mat.
If you're hydrated, it's not hard to lose 2-3 pounds.
Nope.
You can get that sweat real quick.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's annoying and you don't want to do it. I mean, if I had a choice, I would never, ever lose weight and I'd just step on the scale and wrestle, whatever. But that's not the way the world works. So
Yeah.
you got to adapt. But
And when you reach your higher levels of competition, I mean, they're fighting for little, not even inches, they're fighting for millimeters.
yeah,
So of advantages.
yeah, but just don't worry about your weight as long as you're not
Yeah.
overweight or overly skinny. Don't worry about it and just wrestle or grapple. Do whatever you feel is best for you.
Eat food,
Yeah.
drink water, work out hard, feel great, train hard, work on your technique, and don't focus so much on the weight cutting. It's not that important.
It'll eat you alive.
Yeah. And you know what before I end this, everyone comes up to me. They go, Coach Brian, what do you think? I should be a 170 pounder, huh? And I'm like, how much do you weigh? He goes, 192. And I go, why do you think you're a 170 pounder? Because I got a little bit here. Guys, if you got a little bit of love here, then that's fine. You're 192.
Yeah.
Just fight, again, if you just get a little bit in shape, maybe the weight class for MMA is 185, you lose 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, you're right there. But you should do that through your training. But I got these guys coming in, they're out of shape, and then they're asking me about what weight class they should compete at. I'm like, you don't need to compete, bro. You just need to work out and get in shape. Stop worrying about your weight. Like
And
you said,
learn.
let it fall. Let your weight
Yeah.
fall where it falls. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes people work out and they gain weight because
right.
when they work out, their body, they eat more food.
Gain more, yeah.
There's more demand, and they actually eat more food. And they go, how come I'm not losing weight, but I'm losing inches? Sometimes I hear that a lot. So, what do you got? What do you got? What are you gonna send us off with?
So I'm the different side. I'm not a high schooler trying to hit a weight class. I'm a 32-year-old dad with a professional career. I mean, for me, when I graduated high school at 260 and I'm 260 now, I had little shoulders and a bigger gut. Now I feel like, you know what, a whole lot better endurance. Grappling is a thing for fun. And now I feel like I'm gonna I'm down 7 pounds in a month. I want to get down another 13, and it's really just like to feel optimized, to feel good, and that should be on the jiu-jitsu side. If you're doing the maintaining and the not regular competitions and things like that, and it's for fun, then like be the healthy you, and that's been good.
Yeah.
The weightlifting, and don't be afraid of putting on weight for weightlifting.
Yeah, I say don't even just quit looking at the scale.
Yeah, scale's a number.
Just quit looking at the scale. Eat right, work out, get healthy, and train hard.
Train hard.
Simple.
Exactly.
Don't be soft.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you both for helping me out with this. I like the conversation, so hope you guys enjoyed and learned a few things. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to smash the like button. Teach Me Grappling. We'll be back more next time with more great stuff.